Hello and welcome. This video will be a brief overview of the Genesee Biomedical's adult curved sternal retractor. You will learn what makes this retractor unique, as well as how to assemble, disassemble, and prepare it for cleaning and sterilization. Genesee's been making this retractor for over 25 years. It's natural for the sternum to open on the curvature of the ribs as they're connected to the spine. This retractor has that natural curve, whereas other retractors pull straight across, putting unnecessary tension on ribs 1 and 2. During this demonstration portion of this video, I will highlight several articulation points that will further reduce the trauma or the risk of trauma to the sternum and make this retractor easy to use. So let's take a look. The adult retractor is available in 2 sizes. The SRCL-1 is the retractor with 2 sets of sternal blades. The -AR version is the retractor with valve rake attachments for valve procedures. And the large patient retractor is SRLP-1 with just the blades and -AR with the rakes for valve procedures. The innovative design makes it a versatile system for any sternotomy. The standard adult retractor is suitable for patients 45 to 90 kilograms. I will discuss the individual components next. The AR version is the valve retractor with rakes, and it includes 23 components. You will notice that there are 7 rakes for valve repair. They are connected to the retractor through several other components that we will demonstrate shortly. There are 4 ball clamps. Ball clamps are standard with a hex wrench tightening tool, though ball clamps and pillar clamps are also available with a toggle key option. The retractor is also available with several curved accessories for ease of use. The curved rakes require the use of a special curved ball clamp. The curved ball clamp is also available with or without toggle. Curved ball clamps also work with straight rakes. The valve tissue rakes should be positioned according to surgical need. However, a document describing some recommendations is available from your local sales rep. Now let's assemble the retractor. You can see here the 23 components of the standard adult curved sternal retractor with rakes, SRCL-AR. Let's identify the components. This is the fixed arm and curved rack. This is the moving arm. This is the cog handle that attaches the moving arm to the fixed rack. It comes standard with 2 standard depth blades as well as 2 deep blades. The AR version comes with 7 rakes, mounting bars, a pillar clamp to attach the mounting bars to the retractor, 4 ball clamps, and 2 hex wrenches. Let's assemble the retractor. Take the moving arm and insert it slightly into the fixed arm and insert the cog handle, thus advancing the moving arm onto the rack itself. Then we'll attach the blades. Each of the arms on the retractor flex here. This will allow the retractor to sit flush on the patient during use. The blades attach by lifting a latch and inserting each blade into the slot. There is a pin on the blade allowing you to only insert it in one direction. We will do the same on the other side, lifting the latch, inserting it only in one direction. It will not close if you insert it in the wrong direction. This is your standard adult sternal retractor. Let's attach the valve rakes. To attach the valve rakes, you need to identify your pillar clamp. You will either have the standard pillar clamp that uses a hex wrench or you'll have the pillar clamp with a toggle key. The standard assembly is that the pillar clamp can attach to either arm before or after the latch clip. You would attach the pillar clamp to the retractor without tightening anything, then advance the H rod into the hole on the pillar clamp and tighten with the hex wrench. In order to attach the rakes, you need to use a ball clamp. Ball clamp is also available in hex wrench size or toggle key size. Advance the lower hole over the H rod and insert a rake of the choice of the surgeon into the upper hole and position and tight. To attach the additional rake, identify its location and put the lower hole again through the H rod. Grab the additional rake through the upper hole, position as desired, and tight accordingly. This is one option. Additionally, you can also remove this one and advance an additional rod that crosses the surgical field so that a rake can come in from a different position. To do so, attach an additional mounting bar and an additional ball clamp to the other side of the mounting bar, and then an additional rake through the top hole on that ball clamp to come in from a different angle. So it is possible to attach several rakes in several locations along the retractor. Disassembly for use is the same. You would remove each ball clamp and rake, loosening either the toggle key or the hex wrench. All the components should be disassembled for cleaning. Let's review the cleaning instructions. The cleaning instructions are highlighted in the instructions for use. We just covered disassembly, but you would be removing the moving arm from the rack by rotating the cog handle until it is free. You would then remove the sternal blades by gently turning the blade so that it aligns parallel to the center axis of the arm. Open the latch to its vertical position and slide the blade out. Do not disassemble the ball clamps or pillar clamps, as this will cause damage. Cleaning instructions use the operating room's routine procedure for cleaning surgical instruments. However, the retractor may be partially disassembled before cleaning. Table 1 covers the instructions for the validated manual cleaning procedures as recommended by Genesee Biomedical. Step 1 would be rinsing at room temperature. Step 2, soaking the components at room temperature. Then ultrasonic cleaning at room temperature, rinsing again with warm water, drying, visual inspection. Inspect all of the components for remaining contaminants or moisture if there are any. Repeat the process. Reassembly. Inspect all the parts after each and every use for any corrosion or suspected damage. If corrosion or damage is identified, do not use any corroded or damaged parts and contact Genesee Biomedical for repair or replacement. Reassembly can be made in the opposite direction of disassembly, and you can determine for your individual facility how you would want it reassembled and to what degree prior to sterilization. Lubrication. Standard lubrication is a important part of regular maintenance, and the instructions for use calls out several components that may be used in the lubrication process. Sterilization. The instruments and accessories must be sterilized before each use. Use the hospital standard procedures for sterilizing instruments. The instruments are made of a corrosion-resistant stainless steel and may be steam autoclaved. Genesee Biomedical suggests the following. This concludes our in-service demonstration. Thank you.